Stadium in Kansas City. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It didn't look like he ever really got a chance to fully get that play started, Kate. Just not enough time for him to work before they were all over him making that stop.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll throw it. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They motion the slot man right. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's on the move. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New series coming up following the punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Down the sideline to the 45. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Trust me, we really have no stake in the game up here in the booth. We don't root for anybody, but at times for great execution. And I'll speak for both of us here when I say this, Kate. You can't help but be amazed watching some of these runs. All the chaos on the field, all the massive humanity you've got to sort through to make a big play on the ground like we just watched.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fire down these two.
Running left with Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Up and good from Blankenship. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They're carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and 10 give to Harris. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. This is Harris on second down. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing on third and long. Throwing the out route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Fourth down, they'll throw for it. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
I love that play. And that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 13. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
To the air, third and long. too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down. So now on is Young Hui Koo for the Falcons field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set. First and 10.
Yellow. Return.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Harris once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Harris. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll pass on 3rd and goal. And it's completed the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons tie things 10-10. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. A lot of grass ahead. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs, lined up with a 2nd and 8.
Fight on these two. Far side.
Looking to throw Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Far side.
Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Rolling left, buying some time. He's keeping it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Pass play now. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
1st down from the red zone. Gets this one to Harris. And he's tackled for no gain. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons make it 17 all. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. That one intended for Drake London. And now it's 2nd down. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Motioning him from the slot right. One final shot before halftime. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Right side.
From the 27. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow. Right side.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Right side.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So it'll be second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
It's Pacheco on third. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Going to Harris to start the half. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second down here, another give to Harris. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Running behind center with Harris. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Forced out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. A tight end in motion now. From the gun, they go with Harris. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Second and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, your internal clock right there, it has got to be tuned up a little bit. Plenty of time. In this league, if you get 3 seconds to throw the ball and it's not out of your hands, that responsibility falls on you as a QB. But give some credit to the defense who was able to get home and get the sack.
3rd and long for him here. He's on the move. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. He's out in the clear. Reaches the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes heaves this one for the back of the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Yellow.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Has a lane inside the 25. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Working quickly here. This is Harris on 2nd down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That throw finds Conklin. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
1st down, ball at the 36. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Broke through the tackle. And he gets this forward to the 19. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Into the hands of Okonkwo. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Right back to Pacheco. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Coaches are going to be furious now. At some point when you're dropping back and back and back, the instinct to throw it away has got to kick in. Hey, listen, sacks happen, but plays like that shouldn't.
He lofts it deep left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Off play action. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Falcons scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
They send a man in motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Harris gets it on the counter. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. On second and 7. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within one score in the fourth. Drake London with the touchdown. So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big two-point conversion attempt. He's throwing for it. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And the Chiefs cover up the kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Now a give left side. And he's out the clear. Into the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Headed out right. And he's out of bounds just behind that line. Only a yard or two lost, but Brock, we all know, still qualifies as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
They go play action here. Escapes out to the left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's complete to London. And he'll get it up to the 44. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Falcons 14 points back. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Has his man. It's Addison. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 4. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. They'll throw it again. Flush down now to his left. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a two-score game with that two-point conversion.
Could feel it. Killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Yellow. Right.
Here's a give up the middle. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Right.
Another carry for him. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. First down, ball at the 36. Back-to-back carries here. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to the well again. Has a big hole left. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work and